You know that feeling of waking up in an escape room? Like you look around at the confusing clues, the ticking clock, the locked doors, and a terrifying question just kind of hits you.
Right. Are you there for a guided team building exercise, or have you actually been taken hostage?
Exactly. Well, welcome to today's deep dive. Our mission for you today is to unpack that exact feeling looking at Mohammed Alamassi's book, Between School and Prison.
Yeah, it's a fascinating metaphysical text. We're exploring two radically different frameworks for why we exist here and, well, ultimately why we experience pain.
Right. So let's start with a team building scenario. This frames Earth as a school, which aligns with a lot of Eastern philosophies.
Like Hinduism and Buddhism, yeah?
Right. And the core idea there is that suffering isn't some punishment handed down by an angry god. It's just friction.
I mean, think about how you build muscle. You literally have to tear the tissue to make it stronger.
Yeah,
Right.
that makes sense.
So, in the Earth as a school model, which the book calls the evolutionary arena, emotional and physical friction generates the heat required to spark genuine spiritual growth.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, the goal is to gradually expand your consciousness across multiple lifetimes.
But see, Al-Amzi highlights a massive mechanical problem with this, which is amnesia.
Oh, right, the actor analogy.
Exactly. He says it's like an actor who has to completely forget their real identity to deliver a convincing performance. But if this is a school, and I literally cannot remember the mistakes I made in my last lifetime, how is cosmic karma actually just?
Well, the text argues that amnesia is actually the only way to manufacture genuine free will.
Wait, really? How does that work?
Imagine playing a video game where you know exactly how the morality system scores your points.
Oh, so you're not actually making a moral choice.
Exactly. You're just farming points to get the good ending. By wiping your memory, the system ensures your choices come from your actual character in that moment, not just some calculated desire for a cosmic reward.
I mean, I guess, but punishing or testing people for things they physically cannot remember still feels like a massive logic gap to me.
It is a really tough pill to swallow.
It makes you wonder, if wiping our memory isn't a teaching tool, what if it's a control mechanism? Because, I mean, if we are trapped in this escape room, a prison usually has a purpose, right?
Right, it produces something.
Yeah, so what is the warden getting out of our misery?
And Alamassi explores exactly that through an ancient model called the Gnostic trap. It heavily mirrors modern matrix theories.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, in this framework, Earth isn't a school at all. It's a fundamentally flawed system created by an ignorant lesser being known as the demiurge.
The demiurge, okay.
And to answer your question about what the warden gets out of it, the text introduces a concept called loosh.
Loosh. So it's like an energy farm.
Basically, yes. The theory posits that this lesser creator cannot generate its own divine energy, so it designed physical matter specifically to trap our divine spark.
That is terrifying.
It gets darker. The system harvests our emotional suffering, so the grief, the anxiety, the fear, it uses that as a food source. That harvested energy is the loosh.
Wow.
The theory even proposes that the warm, inviting light people report seeing after death is essentially a bug zapper.
Are you serious? A bug zapper?
Yeah, the book says it's a recycling trap designed to wipe your memory and force reincarnation so the system can keep feeding on you.
Okay, but if this cosmic prison is so flawlessly designed to harvest our suffering, why do we possess the innate capacity to question the system itself?
That is the million-dollar question.
Because, I mean, doesn't our very feeling of existential alienation, that deep sense that we just don't belong here, doesn't that prove we have a power the system cannot fully suppress?
Yes, and Alamassi uses that undeniable power to reject both naive optimism and paralyzing paranoia.
So there's a middle ground.
Exactly. If we can question the cage, we aren't entirely powerless. He proposes that the universe is actually a mixed system.
Meaning what, exactly?
Well, it's a highly restrictive structure that still contains genuine opportunities for spiritual evolution.
Oh, I see. He calls this conscious sovereignty in the book, right?
Yes. True freedom isn't the absence of cosmic constraints. It's the ability to consciously navigate those constraints without being consumed by them.
It's a tightrope walk.
Perfect analogy, yeah.
Because conscious sovereignty isn't about somehow turning off the gravity pulling you down or, floating away from the rope. It's recognizing that the tension on the wire is exactly what allows you to walk across it.
Right, the constraints like the gravity and the friction are the very tools of your freedom.
That completely shifts the perspective.
And for you listening, what does conscious sovereignty look like on just a random Tuesday morning?
Yeah, how do we actually apply this?
It means when you face friction, maybe a horrible boss, a sudden loss, or a moment of deep anxiety, you don't just ask why the universe is punishing you.
You asked if this is a lesson you can use or a cage you need to break out of.
Exactly. You become an active participant rather than a passive victim.
I love that. So think back to that escape room one last time.
Always back to the escape room.
Always.
Mhm.
If our deepest, most painful existential alienation is often the exact catalyst that triggers our spiritual awakening,
Yeah.
could it be that the ultimate flaw of the prison is the very thing that builds